Welcome back to Kyalami. It's the second last race of the Motorsport Festival here at Kyalami, and it is Kawasaki ZX10R Masters Cup that make their way out onto the circuit. First race of the day was taken by Sven Gruner. He is on pole position. Alongside him is going to be Carl Robinson on the Uncle Andy's Fantech Racing Kawasaki. And a big protagonist in race number one, of course, was Gerald van Heerden on the Trolan bike. Along in the second row, we pick up on Jaco Goos. He's sponsored by the man who's alongside. Of course, it's Van Breda, Graham Van Breda, our current champion in this class with the number one plate. And alongside him, looks like that might be Tony Clem, who's made a welcome return here. TK back in the house on number 13. We didn't see him earlier on, and we're about to go to 2-minute board. 2-minute board will be pulled away. It's the fastest minute in your life, because there's the 1-minute board. Watch this, the 1-minute board goes out, and the 30-second board comes out.
And
the fastest 30 seconds in your life turns to 5 seconds, and the lights go on. Steve, that's what it's all about. Garth Collins is in the house with us at the same time. The big man who had some fun and games here with the Volkswagen celebrities. Superbike Racing in the house as they head down towards turn number one. A great start from Gunnar. Looks like he might have the whole shot, and he hangs on. It is Jaco Goos getting a super start around the outside into second place. Carl Robinson coming for third, and look at that, Graham Van Breda just squeezing out.
Oh, leg comes off.
Foot out as well. Take that, Carl
It's
Robinson.
a wing.
Here we go. It's like gladiators out there. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
No, you shouldn't have, actually. He's in the house.
So as they head up into barbecue for the first time, sorting things out. A couple of guys with white clear visors, a couple of guys running the dark visors. Good option to have dark visors, because they're heading into sunset right now. You will be blinded on a motorcycle without a dark visor. Good weekend so far. Already taking 2 trophies yesterday in the Thunderbikes, and now looking for another one. Ponte on the inside of Sanjay Singh. Oh! Behind me on the curve, dude! Did you see that? On the curves on a car.
Well,
wow,
he did.
He managed to handle that one. Well done to the oldest competitor.
Jaco Goos
Amazing.
is in the mix here, big time. We're hoping for no incidents. Right now, they're at the top. Leo Kopp, and down is a 3-corner apex. They've got to get this all right.
Bonte-Koenig trying to go on the inside of Sanjeev Singh. Peter DeVos has to go evasive on him, and just misclipping Bonte-Koenig coming out of Leo Kopp as they head down that mine shaft now on a Kawasaki ZX10 with the Masters at the wheel. Probably going to be close to 200 k's an hour as they pitch it onto the left-hand side. 220 before they get on the brakes into Crocodile. And do we have a change-up in the lead? Yes, we do. No, we don't. Wow, I thought Carl Robinson might have snuck through there. He's gone into third place, though, and snuck ahead of a very talented Jaco Goos. Jaco Goos actually spent 4 or 5 seasons with me in Supermoto in the National Championship.
What was he
Very
thinking?
good National Championship Supermoto all-tar rider. Stepping across onto ZX10s, he's taken a while to get to the front, but now that he's there, he is a championship contender.
Well, he's not out of place, that's for sure.
He knows what to do on a motorcycle, and definitely when it comes to the tarmac version of racing. Heading down towards Crowthorne one more time. Graham Van Breda trying to close down the race leader. There's a move from Gerald van Heerden, sneaking through up into fourth. Carl Robinson, and looks like a little bit of issues there as they head into Yuxke. Is Jaco Goos trying to come back at him? Can he do this as they go into barbecue? Watch in the background as well. Sanjeev Singh all over the back of Brian Bonte-Koenig. Johan Leroux and Tony Clem going at it as well. Just incredible action. Here they come onto that back straight. The yellow and black leathers is Bonte-Koenig. Around his outside is Tony Clem.
Boys are riding, there's no doubt, and you can throw a blanket almost over them. Well, a rather large blanket, to say the least, but there's not much in it. Less than a second covering 4 positions as we continue here. Masters ZX10 Cup. It's Kyalami's Motor Festival on the final hours of a Sunday afternoon.
An unbelievable weekend we've had, and there's still more, 1.5 races to go as we get to the top of Leo Kopp. Sven Gruner, the paid properties development Kawasaki, taking on the Ivid Kawasaki of current champion in this class, Graham Van Breda. GVBD, as we like to call him, he heads down into what is Crocodile's corner. Oh, it is so close between those two. Look at the battle just further back there, though. It's even closer between Sanjeev Singh, Peter DeVos, Teddy Brook on the Brook Refrigeration, the Silver Surfer, and Andre Van Vollenstein out there now on the Stunt SA Kawasaki.
158, 149 for Sven Gruner. Now tell me, Greg, out there on the 2 wheels, Masters Cup right now, we've noticed on the racetrack there are lines of cement. That's obviously where oil's gone down. On 2 wheels, do you take the chance because some bit's offline, some bit's online?
At the end of the day, you don't want to be putting yourself anywhere near where oil's been put down, particularly on a motorcycle. But at this time of the day, with so many car categories gone through that oil, there's a very good possibility the oil is gone. So you wouldn't have to worry about it too much. The issue you got right now is trying to find the hottest line around this track. And with the width of the surface now, the width of the circuit, it is very difficult to find that hot line. Because, as you said, going down into this corner, particularly in Crowthorne, we've seen all the motorcycle races, trying to find a line that you can defend is not easy. You've got to do it here at Barbecue. You've got to do it once again at Clubhouse. Up into Leeuwkop. Oh man, what are you thinking, Carl Robinson? On the dirty stuff. That is going to be something you do not want to do. It's one time. The race on for sure, but you've got to stay on the black stuff.
Well, is he pushing too hard? I'm looking at the timing sheet right now, 150 time, or 152 rather. So he is pushing. He has improved. It's one of the best times right now, so it is the best lap of him, even though he's a little bit offline, a bit sketchy.
52.6 out of him is an incredible lap time. 53 deads and 52.8s coming out of the two men in front. So Carl Robinson definitely on a charge to close in on Van Breda and possibly even on race leader Sven Gruner. He's out the saddle there.
Oh, my
Sven
word.
Gruner had a big moment out the saddle there, coming out of Leeuwkop and onto the mine shaft. You don't want to lose it there, but
you
I've
don't.
seen a rider go down there. Stuart McLeod went down there and ended up almost getting to the bottom end of the mine shaft before he stopped sliding. That's how fast you're coming out of Leeuwkop. By the time you go through the bottom, as I said, on the ZX10, probably 210 k's an hour through the sweep, 220 before you hit the braking markers into Crocodile. So that's how fast these riders are going. Remember, not as quick as the Thunderbike riders yesterday, but needless to say, these guys over the age of 35, over 45, and some of them over 55. Johan Leroux in his 60s doing these lap times on these very powerful motorcycles.
The only thing you can do, Greg, is tip your hat to the talent.
Carl Robinson losing out here to Gerald Van Heerden. Can he come back at him? No, Van Heerden has gone better. He sneaks up in the third place, and Van Heerden is on a massive charge as well. He's actually just gone quickest. 52.1 out of Gerald Van Heerden. Wow. A new lap record for ZX10s here from Gerald Van Heerden. Brilliant stuff as they head up into Barbecue one more time.
Well, I'll tell you what, Gerald Van Heerden seems to be on that limit right now, and he's the one that set that time. But look at the bun fight as they're on their way to sunset. And you're saying dark visors, absolutely key here. They'll change in terms of the way that the race crews is set up. It's just lock, stock, and two smoking barrels for the ZX10 Masters Cup. Van Breda. And who's coming through on the inside, trying to look there? It's none other than Gerald Van Heerden. So, not much that you can actually call between the four of them.
Those four are locked together for the end of this race, right till the flag. No one's going to give any inch there, that is for sure. But Van Breda at the moment looks like he's got this race in control. It looks like Sven Gruner, even though he's at the front end, is battling to get the laps he got earlier on out of that bike. So having to go defensive, Gerald Van Heerden, oh, big look up on the inside there. Nearly snuck through. That can end up in tears if you get it wrong. Just ask Arushan Woodley, he'll tell you all about that. As they head back down the mine shaft, absolutely everything she's got down the mine shaft, through the sweep on the motorcycle now. You won't have to roll off anymore because there's so much room on the outside of the mine shaft. Previously, you would have to just roll off ever so slightly and back on the
Close,
look
at that.
Van Heerden
is.
sneaks through. Brilliant move into Crocodile. Up in the second place. Van Breda tries to come back at him. They're going to go side by side into Cheetah. No, he backs out of it. He realizes maybe not the opportunity to do that right now. It could end up very, very sore for both riders if he tried to get back at him into Cheetah. But now in Ingwe, they come out of the final turn. Watch Van Breda roll on. Watch him sit up, using his national championship experience to get that bike upright as quickly as possible and get on the loud throttle as quickly as possible as well. Across the line in the background, keep an eye out as well because it is Yakako still in fifth, Brian Bontekun in the sixth. Johan Leroux leads out the Class C's and fighting hard there for the win with Peter de Vos, Sanjeev Singh a bit further back there on the Liet machine.
I'll tell you what, Carl Robinson is incredible on the brakes. Incredible.
Carl Robinson looking to close in on Van Breda. Van Breda, though, has lost ground to Van Heerden. The most dangerous man right now is that Trolan bike of Gerald Van Heerden. I think he's got something up his sleeve and could possibly steal the win here from Sven Gruner. He's going into Clubhouse, into Sunset to do it. You have to have massive cojones to get that right. Let me tell you, you will not pull that off any other way unless you've got those bits of anatomy. And unfortunately, he couldn't do it, but he's got him in Clubhouse. He gets him in Clubhouse. Thanks for coming. Set it up through Sunset and nailed it. Going into Clubhouse corner. New leader, Gerald Van Heerden up front ahead. And what an awesome maneuver there. Well, a lot of guys don't like Marquez. He loves him. He's got a Marquez helmet on, and he's doing Marquez type stuff at the front end. I beg your pardon, Lorenzo type stuff at the front end. It's Lorenzo's helmet he runs, not Marquez's. Catch a wake up, Maloney.
It's a star on the top.
Yes,
yeah.
indeed.
Yeah, Lorenzo.
Right.
He made Sven Gruner sit up there on that. It was a great move. Tried it and looked down on the inside on the first corner. Went, hang on, I can't make it here. And then he switched back and he took him on the inside of the next corner. Absolutely brilliant racing.
They come down through the sweep at the bottom of the mine shaft, running extremely wide now, and Gerald van Heerden trying to open up a margin. It looks like Sven Gruner might have an issue. Oh, foot out from Van Breda. You can see he's battling with a bit of cramp there. That's the sore side of his body, so maybe that could be hindering his performance and allowing both Kyle Robinson to close in on him, and now even Sven Gruner to pull away from him.
Well, you probably know yourself, having raced, that if you get a cramp in your hip joints, whatever, what do you do? Oh, my word.
The only thing you can do is try and stand up and get the leg straight as much as possible. That's why you're seeing Van Breda try and get that leg straight on every occasion. It's not easy to do when you're in a battle like this, though. That is for sure. He's going to have to be wary of it as they head down to Crowthorne one more time. Van Heerden trying to open up a margin.
Here comes Gruner.
And Gruner closes in on the brakes.
Look at that.
Great battle here in the Red Squares ZX10 Masters Cup. Oh, was very late on the brakes there going into Yukskay.
That's amazing.
Heads up as they come up through barbecue. It's Gruner looking to come back very rapidly. Normally what you want to do is as soon as the pass has been made, you try and make it as soon as possible. Unfortunately, he's lost a little bit of ground, so it's going to be hard for Sven Gruner to catch and pass Gerald van Heerden, particularly now that he's got about 6 minutes ahead. And then he's having to fend off a massive charge from Graham Van Breda.
Through Sunset up to Club, and of course they'll hook that left down into the oh, look at this on the inside.
This is Kenny Brook on the inside of Sanjeev Singh as they're going to Sunset. Sanjeev, no answer. Kenny Brook, the Silver Surfer, going up the inside and finding a way through incredibly there.
Van Breda is still there.
Van Breda now looking to go. Watch this. This is a classic move up into what was Westbank and now Leeuwkop. Oh, brilliant stuff there from Van Breda. But Sven Gruner saw him coming and realized the move he was trying to pull. Look at the different line there from Gruner.
Unreal.
Using the triple apex to very good advantage. And look at the drive he got because he went on that wide line. He's able to stay ahead of Van Breda. Van Breda coming on the inside of Crocodiles. I thought he was going to go on the inside of the dirt there, but
there's no room. Van
Breda was going on the grass. He had to back out of it because otherwise he would have gone on the grass. It has cost him dearly a little bit, but not too shabby. Here comes Kyle on his inside. No, not just yet. Maybe going to hang in there for a couple more. How many we got done there? We got 5 done. We got two to go. They're going to complete 6 now. 2 to go for the Red Squares ZX10 Masters Cup. Bridgestone tires on these bikes. Kawasaki supplies the motorcycles, and these boys are giving it what for?
Well, it's some exciting racing, and one of the best that we've seen this afternoon as well. Plenty of excitement there. Although top 4, it's still a royal battle, isn't it? It's 153, 144. The guy on the move, though, Johan Leroux, a 153, 826. That's his best so far. But on screen right now, it's bike number 66. Sven Gruner, who was in the lead, but Gerald van Heerden has done a sterling job and is out in front on bike number 20.
Well, van Heerden hanging on for the lead right now, but Gruner would like to take that back, because remember, he's got to try and secure as many championship points as he can. There's only one more round of this championship to go, and if he can't get it done here today, it's going to go to Swartkops in the final round of the Extreme Festival. They come out of Sunset into the very, very hard corner on a motorcycle clubhouse. Here's Van Breda on the inside. Can he get through? Yes,
he can.
What a move there from Van Breda. Saw the gate open and said, thank you very much. Gruner, you're down to 3rd. Van Breda just waited and was patient. He just got it all right into clubhouse, and now we'll try and hunt down a possible win. Well, Van Breda in 2nd place in this part of the race with half a lap to go. You're in big trouble, Gerald van Heerden.
Well, didn't he make a 2nd in the first race? That would be 2, but he's not wanting to settle for that right now.
No.
Look at the line that he's taking. He's trying to go maybe looking at the inside. Can he get the drive? He is really chasing down the leader right now, Gerald van Heerden. What are the odds here? Let's see what behind the scenes the guys are saying on the TV crew.
He's got 2 chances. One is here in Crocodiles.
Oh, look how close.
And he's very close, but he's not close enough. He's now going to have to try something in the last corner. Graham Van Breda is going to have to get it all right through Crocodile. He's got it perfect through Crocodile. Can he get it now through the kink? This is Cheetah. Van Heerden is so fast through Cheetah, though. Is it close enough here for Van Breda to have a dive on the brakes? He's going to try. No, he's not close enough. You can see the early shift there from Van Breda. He realizes, what's the apex, though? Going to try and drag racing to the line. Side-by-side action between these Kawasaki's. Van Heerden hangs on. Van Breda takes 2nd place. A fantastic race in the Red Squares ZX10 Masters Cup. Winning things out there.
He's happy.
Gerald van Heerden. Van Breda takes 2nd place. It's Sven Gruner who comes through for 3rd. The way that Sven Gruner is celebrating, he's happy with that one. There is TK, The Frontier Diamonds man coming through there. We didn't see him in the first race, but he's back out for the second. He's going to come through, I think, for a possible, where are we looking at TK? Tony Clem down in about, well, he says 11th place. There are a couple of riders going through just before that we missed out. But coming across the line, the rest of this field in the ZX10R Masters Cup. Let's have a look at how things ended up.
Look at the charge
yes,
from Graham from Bradar, a 152.614.
Personal best on the last lap. Brilliant stuff from
He
Van
was
Bradar.
chasing, yeah.
So, Gerald van Heerden takes Class B, second place goes to Sven Gruner, and third will go to Brian Bontekoning in the Class Bs. Class A's goes to Graham Van Bradar ahead of Carl Robinson and Jaco Goos. Class C to Peter de Vos, who was just able to get through on Johan Leroux at the end, and third place to Teddy Brook in the Class Cs. Great action once again from the Red Square ZX10R Masters Cup here at Kyalami's Motorsport Festival.
Yeah, well, you had me on my edge of my seat as well. Well done.
Big guy, good to see you again. Right, let's go to the highlights now of the Kawasaki ZX10R Masters Cup, proudly brought to you by Red Square. Off the line, it was all about Sven Gruner. He was not going to be beaten. He tried to get a big margin early on and try to hang on to it. Jaco Goos got one of the best starts we've seen out of him. Big foot out style from Graham Van Bradar, showing Carl Robinson that he's coming through. Robinson tried to come back at him. This was unbelievable. How did Johan Leroux hang on to that inside line over the rumble strip, for goodness sake, at 65 years of age? Brilliant stuff from Leroux. And then we went into the battle royal. Van Heerden ticking them off one by one. First, it was Jaco Goos. Then it was Carl Robinson. And slowly but surely, he made his way to the front end. Graham Van Bradar did the same thing, closing in on a very hard-charging Sven Gruner. Gruner had to hang on. Could he keep it all together? Unfortunately, he couldn't. Here comes Van Heerden. He snuck through and got ahead of the charge coming from Van Bradar. Van Bradar, I think, was caught out ever so slightly. We did see him battling with a little bit of cramp through the race. Eventually, it was Gruner that made the mistake into Clubhouse, opened up the door, and Gerald van Heerden taking the lead and then the victory. A nice move from Teddy Brook a bit further back there. He snuck through and got through on Sanjeev Singh and eventually would hang on to keep Sanjeev Singh to the line. The battle continued for second, and it was Van Bradar who eventually snuck through to beat out Sven Gruner. And as they headed to the line, it was all about Gerald van Heerden. Van Bradar, and a great ride from Sven Gruner to bring the Red Square ZX10R Masters Cup to an end. We'll be back shortly with the final race of the day with the SKF Legends of the 9 Hour.